Do you find yourself sweating uncontrollably throughout the day and you're not sure why? In this video, we will discover these 7 most common causes of excessive sweating, so you can possibly avoid them. Number 7, hormones. Hormonal changes and imbalances during puberty for men and women, and pregnancy and menopause for women, can wreak havoc on your body, and they can also be the reason you're sweating too much. 80% of women will experience hot flashes during menopause, and at least 35% will experience them during pregnancy. Younger women can also experience hot flashes during PMS or their regular monthly cycle. This occurs due to rising progesterone levels, increasing body heat and decreasing estrogen levels, affecting the part in your brain that regulates body temperature. These hot flashes lead to, you guessed it, sweat. Women aren't alone though. Recent studies suggest that low testosterone levels in men can also cause hot flashes and excess sweating. Most of the time, hormone-related hot flashes happen at nighttime. Since we're talking about hormones, if you're currently going through puberty and sweating more than usual, it could just be the influx of hormones and all your sweat glands activating. Number 6, food. Several foods cause sweating. Spicy foods, caffeine, meat, salt, alcohol, and fatty processed foods can all make you sweat. Each food has its own reason for making you sweat. For instance, spicy foods contain a chemical called capsaicin that tricks your body into thinking that you've been exposed to heat. So maybe stay away from those hot Cheetos. Caffeine activates your central nervous system, raising your blood pressure and increasing your heart rate, which can cause you to sweat. If you notice an increase in perspiration every time you eat or drink a particular food or beverage, sorry to tell you, it's probably that food. However, if you find yourself sweating every time you eat, no matter what you're munching on, there could be something else going on. Gustatory hyperhidrosis, or Frey syndrome, causes sweating while eating, and sometimes even while you're just thinking about food. Diabetes can also cause you to sweat when you eat. If you're experiencing similar symptoms, speak to a trusted healthcare provider. Number 5, lack of exercise. Sweating a lot during your workout is completely normal. If you're asking yourself, why do I sweat so much and so easily when I exercise? The answer is usually pretty simple. You're hot. Man, I'm too hot. Literally hot. When you exercise, your body heats up, triggering your sweat response. Research suggests that if you're in great shape, you might actually sweat quicker and more abundantly than your less fit counterparts. But being out of shape can also cause you to sweat more as you have to exert a lot of energy. So you get hotter faster. Your genetics and current hydration levels can also impact how much you sweat while working on your fitness. While we're on exercise, it's worth mentioning that your current weight might also be impacting your sweat levels. Lindsay Bordone, a dermatologist at Columbia Doctor, says, the most frequent cause of hyperhidrosis is obesity, because it takes extra work and effort to move when severely overweight. Dr. Carolyn Dean of the Nutritional Magnesium Association agrees that your weight might be what's causing the extra sweat, saying, the core temperature of obese people is higher because fat acts as an insulator, so they sweat more to try to cool down. Number 4, stress. There's a difference between heat-induced sweating and stress sweat. Not only does emotional sweat smell different, but it's also caused by a totally different mechanism. Regular sweat, like during exercise, comes from eccrine glands, which cover most of the body. Stress sweat is secreted from the apocrine glands, which are found where hair follicles exist, like the armpits, scalp, and groin. When you feel stressed or anxious, your body goes into a sort of fight or flight mode. Your adrenaline rises, your body releases stress hormones, like cortisol. Your heart rate increases, and your muscles tense. Your body responds by making you sweat. If you have high levels of stress or an anxiety disorder, this could be the culprit for your sweating. Number 3, environment. This one might be a bit obvious, but if you live in a hot or humid area, your sweat could be a byproduct of your environment. Remember the whole thing about evaporation? In high humidity, your body's natural cooling system can't work effectively. The moisture in the air keeps the sweat on your body from evaporating. If you've recently moved to a hotter area and your sweat increased at the same time, it's the weather. Just like number 4. A highly anxious or stressful environment can trigger excessive sweating. A toxic and stressful atmosphere might also be causing your sweating problem. Number 2, medications. Medications are a necessary reality for many people. If you wonder, why do I sweat so much but take any medicines? Do a deep dive on the side effects of prescribed or herbal medications. The average prescription drug has an astonishing 70 side effects. So check those inserts and make sure your meds aren't what's causing the issue. Number 1, medical conditions. Several medical conditions can cause excess sweating. Some of these conditions include diabetes, endocarditis, heat exhaustion, fever, heart attack, HIV or AIDS, hyperthyroidism, and malaria. If you're experiencing any other symptoms besides sweating, or if your excess sweat comes out of the blue and none of the other causes for excess sweat are ringing true, you might have something more serious going on. We highly recommend a trip to the doctor. If you'd like to learn more about what causes sweating and how to stop it, check out our other videos.